Welcome in, Libras, to come and get your love. Ba-ba-ba-ba-boom-ba-boom. Come and get your love. We are broadcasting from Sedona, Arizona. It is I, Alexander Mazzone, with your 5-card spread with 2 interpretations. We are going to be reading this from the standpoint of somebody looking for a lover, and we're going to be reading this from somebody in a pre-existing relationship. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button down there at the bottom. We're getting up to 1,000 subscribers so I can go live, so I can answer your questions live and give you more insight on what's going on in your lives and drop free readings. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. I really appreciate them. So basically, just before I start shuffling here, I would just like to talk about this Venus retrograde going through Gemini and just let you know that, this is a very positive time here. Libras or everybody watching. This is a positive time. People are, I'm hearing certain interpretations from certain people about this being a negative thing, or this can be a negative thing. But with every shift, comes new beginnings. With every sunset, comes the next day. So basically, when we look at this, when we look at what's going on right now, this is us choosing what we want. And in the end, we end up getting what we deserve. And what you deserve is the best possible scenario. So if there are shifts in your love life, be in support of this. You might be shifting towards contacting old friends that you cut off, or you might be shifting towards calling that relative that you're not in touch with, and either saying you're sorry or telling them that you love them. This is not just about romance with this Venus retrograde. So that's what I'm here to tell you today, and just to tell you to be in support. Like I said, whatever happens in your lives, it's a good thing. And this is you basically deciding what you want and getting what you want when you hold that belief structure. So without further ado, let's drop this 5-card spread for everybody starting a relationship or in a pre-existing relationship. Going to be interpreting it twice for each manner. Clearing the deck. Now I'm going to start shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Thank you for subscribing, hitting that button while I'm shuffling right now. Like I said, please and thank you ahead of time. What is going on with my Libra family? Oh my God, we got a popper. What a good one to get. The Temperance card, my favorite card. My teacher's favorite card. Okay, and she was a Libra. How interesting. Okay, so in accordance with the highest benevolent force in the universe, please show us a romantic spread for the sign of Libra. This is a quantum reading, so this will be for everybody of that zodiac sign. And if you are watching this because you're married to, dating, or interested in a Libra, your interpretation will be here as well. One more. Come and get your love. There it is. I hope it's good. Bam, 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 bam. It's been better, Libra. They're like, oh no, oh no. It's okay. It's a good thing. So, Hermit. So we get the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. So this is the card that's going to basically be summing up the 5 cards. So, during this time, during this Venus retrograde, a little bit of alone time might be very important to you. A little bit of time out in nature if you're in a place where you can have that during the situation going on in the world right now. But, this is that high-level master. I mean, the Hermit only reaches this attainment of this, highest spiritual power by spending this time alone, by doing the work, by doing the meditation, by paying attention to his or her dream state. Okay, so what do we have here? We are starting right off with an awesome card, this Spirit Guide. So the star can represent the Spirit Guide, or this person that's a star to you in your lives. So if this is a new relationship, there might be somebody that you could be considering this person's out of your league. And when I say, when I look at this, is you see this person is out of your league, what kind of thought structure is that to have? Because we are all one. So to look at this person and for you to step up to the plate and know that you are that person, because we are all reflections of one another. When I see this star card, This is definitely spirit communicating with you, A. And B, I just want to make sure that you're not looking at this person like they're better than you, because they are you. And we're going right from this star into this Seven of Swords again. It's been coming up a lot today with these zodiac romance spreads. Moving forward, but looking backwards. So, you know, when I see this, when I see what's taking place here, something needs to be released, Libras. Something needs to be healed. You know, there could be a belief structure. If you're starting a new relationship of, oh, every time I start a relationship, it's like X, Y, Z, and then ABC happens. That's only the case because of your belief structure. If you hold space that I'm working on myself, I'm getting to this point of sparkling and becoming this awesome person and being this awesome light, then you will meet that awesome light. If you think back on your lives, when we were happy, we met somebody happy. When we were sad, we met somebody sad, in a romantic facet at least. So to see this and attain this and be this, instead of looking back at the past and saying what always happens, because it's going right from that into this not being able to sleep at night, the dream state being affected, you know, certain thoughts keeping you up at night or waking you up early in the morning and affecting your sleep. Why? Because you're not looking forward, you're looking back on the past. So instead of looking back on the past, forgiving this, knowing that it was okay and it made you who you are today. If we did not have these challenges, if we did not have these dark situations per se, how do we see the light at the end of the tunnel? How do we get to our highest state of being, spiritually, physically, mentally, romantically, if we did not have these challenges? So I see this looking back at the past causing these issues at night. And then it gets right into the Five of Pentacles. My attention is luckily brought upon the window, not these beggars down here at the bottom, which the message there is look into the spiritual window. What is it that you want? Taking this time, spending maybe a little bit of alone time instead of just jumping into the next thing and seeing what it is that you want, forgiving the past, forgiving yourself, because it's ending right off on do unto others as you want done unto yourself. So if something took place where you think you deserve the relationship that you're in and it's not this awesome thing, that's not true. You can live by that for the rest of your life, or you can take this time to find this forgiveness, to reclaim your dream time, to reclaim your dream space and your nighttime and say, when I go to bed, I'm gonna have good dreams, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna remember them, instead of just saying how your dream state is. But looking through the spiritual window for sure to attain, once again, I'm going to show it, this divine hermit. So for a romantic spread for Libra, it looks like there's a little bit of work to do. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Whether you're in a relationship or starting a relationship, as for starting, just know that whatever you're going through, they're going to be a reflection of yourself. So there's definitely, you're going to see them having some work to do, or you're going to have some work to do, or you guys are going to be working together, because that's how reflections work. So I would just basically maybe hit the pause button for a little while. You know, here's the thing. Here's how time works, okay? Time works like this. If you do this work, you can do this work overnight. You can say that this work is going to take you years to do. You can say that this forgiveness is going to take X amount of hours to do. But, you know, I was taught by myself, by my spirit team. I did not read the Louise Hay book and then have this shift in my life. I was told by spirit to sit down, forgive myself, forgive others. I ended up figuring out that 65% of the forgiveness that I had to do was towards myself, the mistakes mean things I did, things I said, things that happened in the past. And then I forgave all the people and all the transgressions and all the wrong things that happened to me. I woke up the next day, my hip pain was gone. I had debilitating hip pain. I was going to the chiropractor 2-3 times a week, and I could barely even afford it at the time. But when I did this forgiveness, I was like, oh, that's weird. I woke up, my hip was at 95%, and I was like, oh, that's weird. It wasn't until years later I read the Louise Hay book, and I ended up seeing that, forgiveness, the lack of forgiveness causes hip pain. So what I would like to just tell you guys is from my own experience, whatever the heck's going on, and if you already are sparkling, then awesome. But this is a quantum reading. This is a quantum spread. Look at the person standing on the water. This is showing this awesome spiritual energy, this awesome spiritual guide and multidimensionality. So just choosing do unto others as you want done unto yourself, and knowing that whatever you're doing, so if you're starting a relationship and you're in a relationship, or you know, any of this stuff, then that means that that person that you're interested in is as well. So just really taking a pause, really going out into nature, looking at yourself, looking at what it is that you want, not having these prerequisites, like I said, of how relationships are for you and how they end up. Releasing all of that, healing all of that, and knowing that you create tomorrow's reality right now in the present moment. So right now in this present moment, I hope you're hitting that subscribe button. I hope you're hitting that like button and leaving those comments. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. I love you guys all so much. This is not a bad thing. This is you taking the time, and this does not need to take forever. If you think it's going to take forever, like I was saying before, it will. But you can do this work. You can get this done. So tomorrow's present moment, you can meet who it is that you truly deserve. And I will sit here and tell you until I'm blue in the face that you deserve the best. I love you all so much. I will see you very soon. Thank you.